Okay, I'm just gonna full disclosure right now. I just had a big ol' meal of curry rice and greasy chicken thighs. And things might get rough. You may have to pause this in order to enact any number of hideous bodily functions. I have no control over this. It's just Godspeed. Good luck. Well, back in this village that no one lives in. My FGs. They've started building FGs in their own villages, which I'm a little bit confused about the purposes of their FGs. I mean, beyond gameplay, into the story of it, because they worship the effigies, but then some they put up to as like a warning. That's a skull-looking rock, by the way. I don't trust it. And others they seem to put up as like markers to say, "Hey, let's patrol here." I don't know. Oh wow, I like these rocks. So I've realized that like a video two ago or something. I don't know. I mentioned the that grass load-in is strange. It's beautiful actually, but it's strange. The directional. Oh, look at that water. That's a problem. I think this is a special island. It's one of those ones where yeah, we got no physics. It's not. Oh my god, I went to 9 different places there before actually getting to the issue at hand. Let me just think real hard with my brain. Yes, instantly I remember. Directions. I mentioned, oh, I'm glad that didn't kill me, that I was on the north side of the island, and that the beach is on the south side. Well, turns out I was reading that map all wrong. I'm kind of used to the whole thing where the north and the top of the map coincide. It turns out the north is on the left side, and the east, where I am, apparently, is on the top of the map. So the west is the beach, and the south is where the cannibal village is, which I haven't gotten to yet in this video series. But whatever, you probably know about it already. Who cares? I'm just doing a little lawn care service. And how long can I go without mentioning the whole foot thing? I want to highlight this foot. Well, the lighting is doing a good enough job of highlighting it, but look at the lighting in this game. This is... I had to install mods, unofficial mods into Skyrim in order to get the lighting and skin textures to look this nice. I mean, wait till I get like a good look at the shadows going over it. Granted, everything's a little bit shinier than maybe it should be, although that could just be a mutant thing. I'm not sure if I'm as shiny as that. Need to check. But get it up to, like, I don't know if it's all some sort of illusion or if they're dealing with some real deep programming here, but look at that, the light coming through the toenails and the thinner parts of the toes. There's a term for that. Let me think real hard with my brain to figure out what that term is. The deep library that is my brain tells me that the word I'm thinking of is subsurface scattering. I was going for subcutaneous scattering, so that's actually a step up of smarts needed. Remember that, but that's when the that thing you noticed when you were a kid and that freaked you out real hard, that you can see all the blood and stuff if you hold your hand up to like a bright light source. Yeah, you can see that. You don't see it in the foot itself, but in the toes where the skin is flesh is not as thick. You can see in the dark or in shaded areas, you don't see through the toenail. And it's only that one part of the toenail you'll see through. Look at that. God, that is a hideous foot. It's a fute. It's a fute. That is a... I don't know what that... I don't know. I'm gonna bring this foot in and have it be a friend to the other foot. I hope they implement a thing where... I doubt they'll do it due to... You know, I don't really think many people will be able to handle the, like, the memory. I think, yeah, memory would probably where you file that under. The issues of trying to... I should probably state what I want first before I go into the issues as to why they might not be able to implement it. Just being able to collect body parts and store them. I don't have any official word on it, but I think they're doing something where you'll be able to store things. It's hard to remember what I'm hearing from the devs and what I'm hearing from people just speculating and stuff I want. But I heard some talk about, like, you know, having to worry about wild animals or the mutants raiding your stores, which is it's a pretty cool idea. I mean, it's realistic. And it would imply that they eat more than humans, which I want to see the science of that, if you can actually subsist solely on a single type of meat. And here we have, ooh, the lighting of the fire on that. And look at the veins. And you can even almost see, not quite, you can see pores. Oh, I can see pores. I mean, when this gets rendered down into the gross kind of slurry that it has to become in order to get done put on YouTube and not be 68 gigabytes, you probably won't be able to see the pores. But also a little concerned that these guys are entirely hairless, it seems. The women have hair. That's always been a strange thing. You see it in sci-fi and fantasy a lot. Like, just go search on Google Images. Maybe put a safe search on. I don't... World of Warcraft races and dimorphism. And just compare the way the females look to the males. The males are all big hulking, especially when you have beast races or orcs or things. The males are gonna look like how they intended that race to look. The females are gonna look like sexy human females with some sci-fi monstery accessories. Will I ever finish this giant effigy? Do I want to even the suspense on that? Look, that thing's not gonna get done anytime soon. Although I think I found this way around the whole exploding corpse thing, maybe. You know, hearsay, essentially. But, oh hey, look, my disgusting, adventures in engineering still over there. I really have no idea how many, like, breaks I'm taking, or, like, what sessions, or whatever. How many different sessions are going past. Like, cause several days have passed since I recorded this. I took a long break. Well, long is in a couple days, and... But, oh, I also went off on a thing. Storage. I was talking about storage. Storing all them limbs. I just want to store all them limbs in a box. Not a box. I want it to be an open thing so the cannibals can see when they come to my camp to bother me how many of their own I have slaughtered, and not just slaughtered, but collected. Methodically collected into a single location. Kind of like how they've taken my people. And suddenly, really, they're my people, I guess, when you get into this situation. It's, you know, it's probably not the best place, the best platform for bringing up racial issues, but uh, I am of some Asian heritage, and when you get a bunch of East Asian people talking about being all Asianish, you know, that scientific term, what you're gonna see is a ton of racism. Because, we don't know, it's a thing that Asian people do not want non-Asian people, especially white people, to know, is that they're very good at being racist. Like, really racist. So you will get just the Japanese hating on the Chinese and the Koreans, and the Chinese and Koreans, kind of rightfully so, hating on the Japanese. I'm still lighting things up just with my hands, by the way. But then, if you take it out of that context of just East Asian people, put it in the context of America as a whole, Asian Americans within the American context, suddenly we're a unified force against, I guess, the white oppressor. Suddenly, a Japanese guy is getting pissed when Sarah Silverman makes a joke about Chinese people. That was frankly hilarious, as I say, as a Chinese person. As a Chinese person who cannot stand gristle. Which I think that takes away my license? I don't know. But where was I on this? Yes, all of a sudden, like, if I met any of those people on that plane, just in the airport, it's like, who's this bastard? All of a sudden, I'm stuck on this cannibal island, and they're being all murdered. In fact, as far as I know, they're all murdered. And all of a sudden, like, how dare you do that? You've disgraced my people. You burnt down my village. Well, not literally, but it's the general idea of having, you know, the village burnt down, and the revenge story based. You get it. You understand the archetype, that, you know, the stock story line. You're a bunch of isolated cannibal mutants. You don't understand literary film storytelling. The point is, they're kind of like my people now. And these guys, the other guys, they're not my people. And these birds are especially not my people. They think they're my people. I mean, they really want to be part of my club. Where did that fish go? Did I wedge it under something? Yeah, I did. Okay. But I think that until moving on from the racial politics, my main goal until, you know, the next update and possibly more chances to progress in the game is just going to be trolling the natives. And when I say trolling, I mean doing things that will probably not affect them at all, really, and probably be way more dangerous to me, but in my imagination, it's bothering them a lot. And that's what's important, to bring your imagination into the scenario. I should just build this. I wish I had built that. Look at me, past me is just so angry about this that it is just swinging the axe around at it. It's like, how do I get rid of this ghost? I don't even understand why I built this wall. What's it even gonna do? It's like, hey, they'll have to go around it a little bit, eh? I want to know what that other fire's gonna be. What is that other fire gonna be? Lanterns? That'd be interesting if you could find a plant that you can grind up into an oil. Oh, that you could grind up into an oil that's flammable, that you can spread about in, like, you know, strategic patterns, and then set ablaze when necessary. Perhaps even put it on water. Of course, maybe they should fix the whole water not really being there and no one really being affected by it kind of thing first before they start getting Greek fire into the mix. I'm not a game developer, but yeah. Let me shift very carefully in this very squeaky chair. I don't know. Yeah, so I decided, you know, let's move the wall down further. I need some Chinese peasants to help me build this wall. They're just gonna cover the other side. I'm pretty sure they're more populous down. Oh, well. Wizards don't need gravity either. Is this like... I feel like he's using the same technology Godzilla used to fly in that one movie. Hell, which one was that? Is this the point when I realize I have a pond? I don't know. Because that pond has been like 3 feet away from me this entire time. It took me forever to notice it. It's like, holy shit, I have a pond? Alright, and they're fishing it too. Where is this place that I'm getting so cold at night? Oh, well, I mean, I guess. The developer said it's supposed to be like a North American-like environment. So maybe an island off the coast of Pacific Northwest? I mean, they've got conifers. They have ferns, right? Pacific Northwest. It's one of those weird. It's a they have rainforests, right? It's just cold rainforest. So, okay, I like to think, I mean, even though I know because you can just clip through the tail and see that that leg is just a leg, I like to think I just took the stewardess who was up there, who ain't there no more, and just shoved her in the back. I don't want to have to deal with this. I could have just waited for the cannibals to take her away, which is probably the more logical answer to that question. But, nah, I liked it. It's never not gonna be fun to jump up out of there onto the top of the plane. It's never not gonna be. It's never not gonna be. Surveying my domain. God, it looks like shit. Look at my... I just needed some sort of vehicle up on Cinderbox and... Oh, wait. I guess that's what the plane is. This jank-ass vehicle of some sort. Just a wreck on my front lawn. Except, it's not my front lawn, it's my house. It's my house. So in a way, it's a little bit like a trailer. In a fashion. In a fashion. My God, I really want to mess up those effigies they put around. That'll be delicious. For now, mothbirds. Hey, you know, maybe go to sleep, avoid the night, pass self. Pass self, how about it? How about we do that? Holy shit! I did not remember that. I predicted. Unless, you know, I entered that into my wizard hindbrain that I did that. I don't know why I'd do that. Let's see if I catch a fire. No, good. Always a question of whether or not you're gonna catch on fire. Now, the only thing that'll make my front lawn look better is if I have a lot of stumps just around. So I'm gonna get to work on that. Ah, okay. Oh, wait, let me see it. Let me see it first. It's sorta. One detail I was gonna say I really liked is that, based on the type of tree you cut down, the texture kind of stays the same. It's not this, just like one default texture for all logs. Or at least it isn't until a certain point. Like maybe once I pick them up, yeah, once I pick them up they turn into the same. And once again my freaking goddamn monitor decides to go to sleep. It never goes to sleep any other time. I could be watching a movie, it doesn't go to sleep. But somehow when I'm watching this movie and talking, it goes to sleep. That trap still hasn't done anything. Let's go fishing. Past self. Let's go do some fishing. I wish I could do some, like, just bare hand fishing. That'd be great. There is a game I've played, I've forgotten the name of it. It's on Desura or something. Where it's, a free diving spear gun fish hunting game. It's fair. I mean, I beat it, I'm pretty sure, unless they added new things in. I don't know. Ooh, has this been activated or not? I can't tell because this thing is in defiance of physics at a right angle, even though it's a rope. Ugh. But anyway, as you can imagine, free diving while trying to hit fish with a spear gun, hard. But what would be harder is if you traded the spear gun out for just a regular spear. And I'm pretty sure there are dudes who still do that. They are called badasses. Not to be trifled with, and somehow I cut that down behind this tree that I am not managing to cut down. Because I'm not hitting it where it wants to be hit. It's kind of a BDSM relationship I have with these trees. It's very, you know, a lot more things than one might think is required in such a relationship. A lot of communication required. Oh, Jesus. See, this is the problem with the bigger trees. The thin ones, they're thinner, but they give more logs. And, yeah, that's great, except bullshit like this. Past self, just build that ridiculous bullshit over there. And this thing, okay, yeah, there. Okay, is that it over there? Oh, that might... No, that's just some metal thing. I still can't get over it. Oh, apparently not. Oh, whoa, what's this? Oh my god. We got it. Oh my god. This, I'll never not. What we seem to have here is we have an arm in motion. We have... It seems to be heading towards the, oh my god, if only I had a compass of some sort. If only I knew how to magnetize things. I could tell which direction this arm appeared to be going. Now, no, the arm is turning. The arm seems to be stuck a bit. No, it is continuing on in its, previous course. We're currently not sure of the destination of the arm. We do not know of the arm's intentions, what it's, failing at this, Jerry, cut away to the pictures of the little kittens. This is report on the arm, it's going south. The arm continues on, phasing through logs, like no problem, through underbrush. It cannot be stopped, it seems. It is approaching a tree. It is slowing down. It's slowing down, Jerry. It's slowing down. It is turning. The arm is turning. It's heading towards the water. Is it attempting to reconnect with its aquatic brethren? Perhaps. The water has not slowed the arm. I am following quickly after the arm. The arm will soon be entering into the deep waters. We will have to see what occurs then. Again, bushes pose no obstacle to the arm. I'm having to leave the Sunshine Chopper here to go on foot, and by on foot I mean fly through the air through the lake. I'm switching through to a smaller axe that will obscure my vision less. It's not going great. I almost lost track of the arm. There's the arm. The arm has made some headway in front of me, but I am gaining upon it. It is heading further down into a ravine. We won't be able to survive. It has taken quite a tumble, yet it seems to be uninjured. It is moving in a somewhat disoriented fashion. It seems to have righted itself. It's heading along the ravine. It is going at its speed is unabated. It seems to have limited stamina. I need to take a snack and switch to my gun. And oh my god, Jerry, I've lost track of the arm. We've lost track of the arm, Jerry. The arm is not to be found anywhere. The arm has presumably returned to its people, and is fulfilling missions and destinies we cannot even begin to understand as mere humans. And breaking news from the Sunshine Chopper. We have what appears to be a floating goose. The goose is floating in midair. I am unsure of whether or not I want to approach the goose. I am backing away from the goose. I believe the goose may be our new god. I've surfaced, and the goose is nowhere to be seen. It's somewhat troubling that the goose is perhaps floating underwater in the underwater airspace. Jerry, I am now eating blueberries. I think it's perhaps another time to go back to you in the studio. Good night, and Godspeed. And, to all the ships out at sea, also, in addition. Could one of those ships out at sea kind of, like, come my way? Because I'm kind of in a pickle here. I mean, I do have these magic fire powers, but it's got a bit of an issue going on. This was my first fire. Because I'm pretty sure it was. And yet it betrays me! Fool, I am your lord. Well, at least the water managed to put out the fire, unlike that poor cannibal woman. That didn't work out great. Not for her. Not for her. Now it's time to shoot off flares underwater. Fortunately, they don't seem to reach the ground when you... God, that arc. I've never... Admittedly, I fired a real gun, not a flare gun. I don't know how the arc works, but I can't imagine it's that different. I mean, it's still sort of like, it's a tube that contains and directs an explosion and outwards. And I don't really know why it would go into an arc unless you aimed it upwards. Physics? Also, like to point out that I had to download special textures in order to get the textures in Skyrim to look as nice as these leaves do right here. 4 dudes are making this game. Pretty sure that's it. It's 4 dudes, maybe some other dudes. I don't know. Ooh, hey buddies. Ooh, that tree's on fire. Now let's see how this goes. Let's go a number of ways. This could go 2 ways. Yeah, I am as shiny as they are. That's a strange thing. Maybe that could be... Okay, well, that's 1 for 4. If I can find the other ones, that's... Oh! Yeah, Oh. Okay, it's 2 for... however amount I'm gonna hope to find. Did I even pick up that head? Apparently. 1 head left. Well, I don't remember what happened, but I can only guess at what happened. Because, spoiler alert, that effigy is yet to have been built. You think corpses would be easier to find? Put that on like it'll help me? I think past me is just giving up on finding another corpse. Should really take closer note of where they fall. Oh, is that someone? Yep. Got some friends. Hey, lady! Oh, I think you're my downfall. Yes, it would be a woman, wouldn't it? Can't trust women. That's it. That's basically the lesson in this. That fucking effigy. Never. Fucking effigy.